Muri ko pale koko. Mo kere.
Ma pariwo mọ́ kí ló ṣe ná ìbàjẹ́ nìyẹn ná so wa káàbọ̀
Banco.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone, from wherever you are watching from. It's yet another exciting moment, another day to learn from one another. Today being the 22nd of July 2026, it's always a pleasure hosting this meeting. We are going to be having a very interesting learning session tonight. So I believe every serious person has already joined the call. So congratulations to everyone who has joined. We are going to be marking a register in the next 3 minutes. And once we do the registration, marking the register where you're connecting from. Today, we are not doing any presentation. We are actually starting Coresage today, okay? Some people might be asking, we've been doing Coresage, so what do I mean? Yes, I mean we are starting Coresage today. Forget about the people you have brought before, forget about the money you have made before, forget about the work that you have done. I'm going to be giving you a game plan that will actually see you make over 100,000 coin in the next 10 weeks. 10 weeks is the next 2 months and a half, 2 months and 2 weeks. So you want to make 100,000 core, I'm going to be sharing you something that you can easily do and achieve that target very, very, very easily. So I believe everyone here wants to become successful. We all want to make money in this project. And I'm going to be sharing a few tips, which I think if you're going to implement, they are going to take you there very easily and very soon. So welcome everyone. My name is Harun Nyariki. For those who are meeting me for the very first time, I'm live from Nairobi, Kenya. It's always a pleasure meeting, sharing, and interacting with all the leaders in Coresage across the world, because we normally say this world is just a small village, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency, because we can always interact as if we are one family. So once again, you're most welcome to tonight's session. I want you to pay attention. Whether you have been doing this business for the past 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, or you have joined this business last week or even today, we are actually starting today this business. We are forgetting about all the money that we have made. We want to start making serious money starting today. What are some of the challenges we are going to be going through and how are you going to solve them? I'm going to be sharing with you all those tips. So get your pen and a paper if necessary, if you want to take some short notes. And I believe this session for tonight is not going to be very long. At the end of the call, of course, I'm going to be opening the floor. I'm going to be opening the floor for contribution. Perhaps you have a question, you have something you want to contribute on the discussion. I'm going to be opening the floor. But then first things first, I'm here to mark the register. I want to know if you can hear me loud and clear. All right, I'm going to be asking just a few people, especially those raising their hands. You want to represent your country, where you're watching from. We want to know where you are from. So tell us your name, where you are from, and you can tell us how long you've been doing Coresage. I know we are starting Coresage today, but when did you join the business, or how old are you in the business? We start with Penu Lebari. Penu Lebari, good evening.
My name is Mike here from Nigeria.
Thank you, Penu. How long have you been doing Coresage?
Okay, I've been in Coresage almost to you have not got to 1 month now.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you very much, Penu.
Yeah.
Chidebere Oduma, where you watching from? How long have you've been doing Coresage?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Okay, I'm Chidebere Uduma. I'm from Nigeria. Actually, tomorrow will make me 2 months in Coresage.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing. 2 months into the business, Uduma Chidebere, all the way from Nigeria. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Chidebere, for representing Nigeria. Another leader to represent another country. Just raise up your hand and we are going to be giving you an opportunity to speak. Tell us your name, where you are from, and how long you've been doing Coresage so far so good. Ebony Mohammed. Ebony Mohammed. Ebony Mohammed, fix your network. We can't hear you. Ndubuisi.
Yeah, Ndubisi. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. I've been in the business for about 1 month and 2 weeks now.
1 month, 2 weeks in Ndubuisi from Nigeria. Thank you very much, Ndubuisi. Steve Juma.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Steve Juma from Kenya. I've been in the business for, let's say it's now 6 months, because I joined immediately when Coresage was, you introduced Coresage to us. So it is around, let's say 7 months or 6 months.
Amazing. Amazing. So you're one of the top elders in this business. Amazing. Samuel Ombuna.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
I am Samuel Mbuno from Kenya. So far nimejoin Coresage kwa 2 months now.
Oh, 2 months. All right. Amazing. Thank you, Samuel. 2 months old in the business, representing Kenya. Thank you. Bran Guga. Bran Gunga. Okay, Solomon Naman.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yes, I have been in Coresage for approximately between 6 weeks and 2 months.
Okay.
I think I should be close to 2 months, but not really. Maybe about 6-7 weeks now.
Amazing. Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Thank you, Solomon. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Amazing. 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 So we have new people who have recently joined the business. There are people who have joined this business for the past 2 months. If you have joined this business 2 months, 3 months, I will still consider you as a newbie in this business. You are very new into this business because myself, I joined this business mid-January. Of course, we never took it seriously at that time. We just started like any other airdrop. For those who have been with us during the airdrop period, you can remember we were actually doing most of the airdrops to pass time. So when this project came, we never took it very seriously at first. But then as time went by, when we did research, we established that these are long-term business. It's actually a business that can create jobs amongst us. We decided to take it seriously. So I've been doing the business for all that long, and the journey has been exciting. So as a leader, my work is actually to try and create a direction that everyone can easily follow. Not that I'm the best in the business, but I'm trying to look at the best way possible. I'm trying to look at what works and what does not work, so that I can help those people who are joining who don't know how the direction, how the path looks like. We guide them so that they can avoid the possible mistakes they can actually make in the process, so that they can achieve what we have achieved even within a shorter period of time, and even easily, without going through some of the challenges that we have gone through. So the 7 months experience which I have actually accumulated from this business is what I'm going to be sharing with you. And I'm going to summarize what I think we can do differently going forward to make sure that everyone is becoming successful in this business. So make sure you stay tuned. As I said earlier, this conversation is not going to take very long today, because we're actually laying the foundation for making serious money starting today. So I believe everyone who has joined here, you could be working full-time somewhere. You're probably employed somewhere. You're a business person, and you're actually taking Coresage as a side hustle. So you are introduced and you are told perhaps these are business that can give you an extra source of income. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. But what I want to assure you, if you're going to take time to learn this business and then you do it as any other job that you do seriously, this business for sure 100%, it can easily replace your normal job in terms of how much money you're going to be making from this particular business. Myself, the amount of money I've been able to make is not a lot, but at least it's an amount that can, be worth your time, especially if you are going to spend all your time on this business. Because if you are to make, let's say, even if you are to make between $50 to $200 every single day, that's actually a business that you can spend most of your time on. So now that we are starting the business today, I want everyone to forget about what you have done in the past, the mistakes you have done, the money you have made, the people you have referred, everything that you have done. We were actually laying the foundation. Let me just call it that way. We were actually doing attachment. We were doing practice. So we now want to do this business because we have now collected some knowledge, we have some experience, and now making money from now going forward is going to be much easier than what we've been able to make before. All right. So first things first, I believe everyone here so far has understood our business. And if you have not understood our business, that is the first thing you need to do immediately after this meeting. Take time, understand this business, because if you don't understand this business, I can assure you, the only thing you will be able to earn from this business is the call that you will be claiming on a daily basis. Remember, this is a business where you have spent your own money to invest. Why will you not, for Christ's sake, why will you not spare some 30 minutes, 40 minutes to understand this business inside out? Why will you not? Why will you not? We have summarized this business because I know people join at different times. So people will be asking the same question again and again. So what I decided to do, I actually recorded some videos. I've actually shared the syllabus before. And at the end of this call, especially to the new people, I'm going to be sharing that syllabus once again. Now, what is the Coresage syllabus? And people have been asking, what is this syllabus that we are talking about? So the syllabus is, let me actually refer to something here, if I can read to you. So this syllabus, what I did, you see, for you to join Coresage, you need to understand the basics. Perhaps you don't know how to buy USDT, you don't know how to buy core. We have a video that will guide you how to buy core in case you don't know how to do that, okay? So that is actually the first video I did in this syllabus. So the first video is how to buy core from the exchange. The video is actually about 6 to 7 minutes only, okay? The second video, because once you have known how to buy a core from the exchange, the next thing you need to know is how to register on Coresage. And if you already know how to register, you need to know so that you can be able to guide even your people, okay? So you need to master all these things, not just for you alone, but also for the people that you are going to be bringing on board. So you also need to know how to register on Coresage. And if you have not registered on Coresage, you can be guided by that. So once you have now joined Coresage, you have registered, the next thing you need to know is the core mining rates and their importance. We keep talking about mining rate, mining rate, mining rate. Why do we keep talking about mining rate? Why is it so important to us? I have actually explained that in that particular video. The next video, people, there are people who have joined this business, but they still don't understand the X3 matrix, the X6 matrix. You need to go to that video because I've explained very well. You understand how X3 matrix work, how the slot system work, how spillovers work, how X6 matrix work, okay? The 50th video in the syllabus, I actually explained the concept of spillovers, okay? I explained the concept of spillovers. Remember, we have said before that even when you have joined this business and you have not managed to refer someone, you can still be able to earn, okay? How do you earn? You can actually earn from your upline because the spillovers that you normally get, they come from your upline, okay? The spillovers that you do get, they actually come from your upline. So if you ever see you receiving a spillover, that spillover is coming from your upline. If not your direct upline, it can come from your second upline or even your third upline. It's possible, okay? So you need to understand how the concept of spillovers work because there are people actually say, I joined this business, 2 weeks, I've not received a spillover. What is the problem with the system? It is because you have not understood the concept of spillover. So you need to watch that video. It's about 6 or 7 minutes. Get to understand the concept of spillover very well. Now, another thing that you need to understand so that we can all be on the same page is the element of sustainability. Now, the reason why we talk about sustainability is because I know most of the people doing this business or who have joined this Coresage, this is not the first business perhaps we are engaging in. We might have done other businesses in the past, and some people have lost money in other businesses before. So, you know, when you have lost money in a business, if you get any other similar business or any other related business, you will always think about that business that you did and you lost the money. So we want to look at how different is Coresage from those businesses out there that people are doing and they end up losing money. How different is Coresage? What is the sustainability of this business so that you can do it with confidence? Is this a business that you can bank on for the next 5 years? If you're looking for a business that you can comfortably do, and you can be sure at least this is a business that is here with you for the next 3 years, for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. Is this the business that we are talking about? I have actually explained the concept of sustainability very well on that video, and that video is about 6 minutes. So the reason why we talk about this syllabus is everyone who joins Coresage, they need to understand all these things that I have said. They need, first of all, to know how to buy core. They know how to register on Coresage. They need to understand the core mining rate, different levels, the mining rate, its significance and importance. They also need to understand the X3 and X6 matrix, the difference, and also understand how slots work. They also need to understand very well the concept of spillover, and they also need to understand the concept of sustainability of this particular project. So now that you have understood this business, I'm assuming most of us have gone through these videos, and if you have not gone through these videos, please do yourself a favor after this meeting, go and watch those videos. You will actually spend around 35 minutes going through the entire video. Can you imagine? I've summarized everything. Ideally, if this concept was not summarized, it could probably take you more than a day to actually understand everything that I summarized in those videos. So take advantage that I summarized all that information in those videos that you can watch for only 35 minutes. Now, if you watch those videos and there is something perhaps you don't understand or you don't get clearly, we have our WhatsApp groups. Now you can come to our WhatsApp group, ask all the questions. We will make you understand the business so that you can understand it better and be able to share the business with other people, because what is going actually to guarantee you a lot of money in this business is if you are going to consider sharing this business with other people. Because if you are actually going to share this business with other people, the sky is the limit for you. Okay, you're going to make a lot of money until you will not believe it. Okay, now, so now that everyone has gone through the syllabus, I'm assuming everyone has gone through the syllabus. Now, we all want to make serious money from this business. The next most important thing you need to do, and I believe most of us, at least now that we are not very new, you must have heard of me talking of this again and again. I've been telling people this business will pay you based on how serious you take it. Okay, if you take this business seriously, it will pay you seriously for sure. And this business doesn't have bias on anyone. If you see someone making a lot of money, it is because of the effort they are making. If you don't make a lot of money, probably there is some effort that you are not putting, which you should consider putting so that you start making a lot of money. The effort number one that you are going to need in this business, if you want to make serious money, you have to invest in levels. Okay, you have to invest in a good level. If you want to start making serious money, you have to first of all attract it by making sure that you have opened the levels that you want to earn from. Let me give you a scenario. I'm in level 9 bot matrix, but I'm going to level 10 any moment from today. Okay, I'm pushing to get to level 10 so that I can actually even increase the amount of money actually I can be able to earn from the top levels like level 6, 7, 8, and even level 9. I've been asking most of the people to at least get to level 7, because if you can actually get to level 7 on both matrix, even if you will not make a lot of money, level 7, I consider it as a very good level that you can still make a lot of money. You can make a constant and stable income with the level 7. But now that we are starting a new journey, and this journey we are running it until December, and I'll tell you why up to December and how we are actually going to do it. We have 5 months to December, assuming I'm counting from beginning of August. So we have August, September, October, November, and December. So we have 5 months to end this year. So these 5 months, I want us to actually actually have something that we celebrate about at the end of the year, because at the end of the year, everyone who is doing Coresage and is doing it seriously, for sure, they will have something to celebrate about. So I want to lead by example. I want to share all the information that we need. I want to give you the game plan, which I think will help you by the end of December. You have something to celebrate about. So that we start working towards. And whatever I'm actually about to share is a game plan. Now, this game plan is, you can actually derive your target from that game plan. And remember, targets are actually meant to make you become active, to make you not become lazy. You can hit the target. You might not hit the target, but at least once you have a target, you're not going to become lazy like someone who doesn't have a target at all. So we are going to be setting, I'm going to be actually sharing a target which I believe everyone can easily manage, so that you start working towards. Some people I know might work towards and might actually surpass that target. There are people who might work, they might not get to meet it 100%, but they can do it even halfway. And even if you want to do it halfway, I'm very sure you will still be able to celebrate at the end of this period that we are working on. So first of all, try and push. For this particular game plan, I'm going to be working with someone who is in level 8. Majority of the people here, I know they have gone to level 7. If you are in level 7 and you are comfortable, you can still work from there. You can still make good amount of money. But if you want to actually participate in this plan and you execute it the way I'm actually going to be sharing, I'm going to be working with someone who is in level 8, okay? So if you are in level 8, so if you are in level 7, both matrix, all you will need to do to align yourself to this plan from now until December is to push yourself to level 8. Just one more step ahead, one more step. So if you are in level 8, if I refer to my table, I just want to show you, or okay, allow me to share the screen so that you can be able to see this point that I want to make. I want to make a point here. There is a point I want to make here, which I want everyone to get very clearly. Okay, let me just refer to my, table. Let me refer to my table here. So when I look at my table here, someone who is going to level 8 currently, let me just, and actually I'm talking of level 8 because currently, of course, you know, the price of course has been dropping. Bitcoin has also been dropping. So the current value is actually favorable to everyone. Everyone who is serious can actually get to level 8, even if they are beginning the business now. So getting to level 8 right now will cost you 15,300 core from scratch. That is someone who has not invested in Coresage. If you are in level 7, you just multiply, not multiply, but you subtract 7,620 from 15,300. You get something close to another around 7,700 or something close to that, okay? That is the amount of core you need to get to level 8. So let me see that 15,300, how much is it currently? If I check the current value, the very current value as we speak right now, I want us to see how much does it cost someone who is beginning the business now and is getting to level 8. How much will it cost them right now? Like right now. Okay, so I'm going to be working with this figure and I will assume the price is constant because of course we know there is a lot of volatility. The price keeps going up and down, but I'm going to be assuming the price is constant. So if we look at the value right now, it is 0.02383. So that's roughly 0.024. So let me work with 0.024. So we have 15,300. That is the amount of core one required to get to level 8 bot matrix, multiplied by currently 0.024. Okay, so that means currently, if someone was to spend $367, they can actually be able to invest up to level 8 bot matrix. Okay, so once you get to a level 8 bot matrix, I'm not here to talk about spillovers because you know, of course, spillovers at that level, you can be sure you will be able to get some good spillovers. And especially if you get there early before the rest of the people, you can be enjoying a lot of spillovers before the crowd, everyone else gets to that level. So if you get yourself to level 8, and then you actually start referring people, you refer unlimited. Okay. So if you now start referring and you get to level 8, I want us to look at how easy or how difficult can one person who is joining the business today, and that is why I said I'm assuming everyone we are joining the business afresh. So let's assume all of us have joined the business today. How soon, how difficult, how easy is it for one to make 100,000 core from scratch? Okay, I'm beginning the business today. I'm investing 15,300 core, and I want to earn 100,000 core in the next 10 weeks. That is in the next 2 months and 2 weeks. How soon, how difficult, how easy is that? So I was actually trying to do some calculations here. I realized it is not something that people cannot do. Okay, I know already there are some members who have been doing Coresage who have actually earned more than 100,000 core. So when I'm saying that actually can happen, it can happen because there are people who have already done it. But I want to give you a version of how easy you can get there. There is one of the leaders who said the other day in our meeting that in this business, if you want to make a lot of progress, you don't want to you probably want to identify the type of people that you want to deal with. So you might actually decide to target teachers, especially if you are a teacher, you might actually find it easier reaching out to teachers. If you are a medical personnel, you might actually be able to interact most people in that field. Or even if you are a business person, you can also approach teachers, you can approach fellow business people as well. And you actually don't need a lot of people for you to make that target a success. Okay, I was actually trying to do some math here. If you were to get 20 people, okay, if you were to get 20 people who will get to level 8, of course, now you know once you do one cycle, of course, you know you have to now push yourself to one level ahead. But the bottom line I want to mention here is if you get just 20 people, I'm assuming you don't have a lot of people. You don't want to refer 100, you don't want to refer 200 people. If you were to identify serious people, just 20, they get to invest up to level 8. Just 20 people, they get to invest up to level 8. I want to show you exactly how much money you could make. And whatever I'm actually showing you here is the minimum you can make, because we all know that we get paid on both X3 and X6. So in most cases, you might actually be earning more than 3% referral bonus from referrals, okay? Allow me mute someone. And now, once you join the meeting, please make sure you mute yourself. Make sure you mute yourself once you join the meeting so that we don't have any interruption, all right? All right, so I believe everything is good. So now, if you actually get just 20 people, I know there are people here who have referred over 20 people. There are people who have referred 50 people. Myself, I've referred 446. But you know what? Out of the 446 people I've referred, majority of the people are below level 3, majority. Very few people have gotten to level 5. Very few people have gotten to level 7. I can barely actually count them. Talking of level 8, I can count them. They are probably less than 20. Level 9, I think less than 10. Less than 10 people have gotten to level 9. Myself, I'm in level 9, but I'm so happy to report that there are even downlines or people have joined my team and they have gotten to level 10. Can you imagine how challenging that is? I've seen so far 2 or 3 people, I think, who have already gotten to level 10 on both matrix. They have positioned themselves for spillovers already even before myself I get there. And that is the kind of challenges that I personally want to experience going forward. So if you were actually to refer 20 people, and because remember, level 80, someone is investing 15,300. And if you have joined the business and you are bringing someone who is investing up to level 8, how much are you earning, you as an individual? You are actually earning 33%, and 33% is the minimum you can earn. There are several scenarios where you earn 40%, 45%, sometimes even up to 50%. But let me just work with the minimum, 33%. So if you refer just one person, and I'm assuming this is you alone, I'm assuming nobody in your team that you have brought who will bring another person. Of course, you know, if you have brought people and those people bring others, you will also earn from those indirect referrals. But let me just work with your personal effort alone, your personal effort. So every person you bring on board directly, 15,300. How much do you earn? That 3%. So times 3. So that means one person you bring that will invest up to level 8, you're going to earn 5,049 core immediately. Okay, we will be looking at the dollar value of this, but let me just work with the core first of all. You are earning 5,000 core. Okay, that is just one person. So if you were to bring 20 people who will actually be able to invest up to this level, just multiply this by 20. You will find yourself at 100,980 core. Okay, so if you actually you were to position yourself and then you start recruiting, every serious person can actually get to 100,000 core. So this is actually how I think you can do it. The number one thing, so how are you going to achieve these 100,000 core? As I said earlier, first of all, make sure you understand the business, because you are not going to share this business with other people. The business is not going to make sense if you yourself, you have not understood the business. All right. So this is what you're going to do. Number one, you have, for you to make this amount of money I'm talking about here, you have to do Coresage as a business. Whether you are working, whether you are doing business, you have to create time for Coresage, because it's also a business that is supposed to add you money in your pocket. So you have to create time to do Coresage on a daily basis. You have to create time. However busy you might be, you have to create time to share this business with other people. It can be 2 hours, it can be 3 hours. Now, for those people who are actually doing this business full time, because I know there are full timers here, you have to actually make it a routine. Wake up early in the morning, go to wherever you will find people, be it in the marketplace, be it in schools, you go talk to teachers, go to wherever there are people. So as long as the people you will meet are not dead, those are human beings who can invest money in Coresage. Most of the people out there, they are business people. Most people are employed. So if you share this idea and it makes sense to them, and you know, if you have actually understood this business, it is very easy for this business to make sense to them. Because how did this business make sense to you and it cannot make sense to them? Okay, how can it make sense to you? The way it made sense to you is the same way it can actually make sense. It can make sense to those other people. So you have to understand the business and then you share it correctly. And if you are not able to share at all, we do have meetings. And I'm actually going to consider going forward, we start doing 2 presentations a week. 1 presentation on a weekday and 1 presentation on Saturday, or at least 1 presentation on a weekend, so that we can increase the level of activity that we are going to be doing going forward. So if you are not able to do presentation at all, then you can actually invite your guests to our meeting. We do the presentation to your guests, and then we can actually make your work easier to bring those people on board under you. So I was actually trying to imagine if you were to share this business to people every day. Say you share this business to 3 people every day. As long as you make sure you get 3 potential people you share to them every day, and you know that will not cost you a lot of time in a day. Just 3 people, just 3 people. If you were to share this business to them correctly, you actually share the concept correctly, 3 people every day. That means in 1 week, you will have talked to about 21 people. Okay? So out of the 21 people that are potential that you have talked to, I was actually making an assumption you can just get 2, because I'm assuming out of the 10 potential people you will talk to, you will just get one. That is my assumption. And of course, it doesn't mean that it's only 2 people that you can get. I'm actually working with figures, averages. So I'm assuming out of the 10 people you will talk to, only one person will actually invest up to level 8. And of course, you know, there are people who will invest, but they might not get up to level 8. That is still okay because you will still be able to earn some core. But I want us to target level 8. Okay, that is the target. If you actually get someone and they invest up to level 7, that is still fine. Collect whatever you have collected, but the main target is to bring everyone up to level 8. So if you actually get someone to level 8, better. So if you get 2 people, every single week, just you have talked to a total of 21 people in a week, but you have gotten just 2 people who have invested up to level 8. One person will give you 5,049. Another person will give you 5,049. So that's about 10,000, almost 10,000, 10,098 core. Okay. 10,098 core, that's what you have earned in 1 week. And I'm assuming that is just 2 people who have gotten to level 8. And remember, you are likely to make more than what I'm saying here. Why? Because it is next to impossible that everyone that you will talk to will be able to get to level 8. There are people you will talk to, yes, you are aiming to onboard them up to level 8, but perhaps they don't have money that will invest them up to level 8. So someone might actually start with registering up to level 6, for example, or even level 5 or level 7. And then once they get the extra money, they can now top up and get to that level that you are talking about, that is level 8. So even if you don't get people getting to level 8, that is going to give you a lot of activity coming to your team, and you're going to see a lot of core raining in your wallet. So if you're going to get just 2 people every week, it means in 1 month you will have gotten to you would have gotten 8 people. That means in 2 months you have 16 people who have invested up to level 8, and in 2 months and 2 weeks you already have 20 people. Okay, so if you have 20 people and everyone is giving you 5,049, that means you have already collected 100,000 core. Now, you know what? If you are aiming this, whatever I'm actually telling you today, if you aim it exactly that way, I can assure you, I can guarantee you, in the next 2 months and 2 weeks, your balance will be reading more than 200,000 core. You are aiming this 100,000 core, aiming 2 people who invest up to level 8 every week. But you know what? You're going to get, for you to get that one person who will get to level 8, you will get several who will invest up to level 4, up to level 5, up to level 7, up to level 6. And that is still going to give you a lot of core, okay? But your main goal is targeting level 8. You know, there is a quote that normally says, for you, if you want to play or if you want to be very strong on the pitch, you have to train on the mountain, you have to train on the hill, you have to prepare for a very difficult you have to expose yourself to very difficult training conditions, and when you go to the pitch you find everything so easy. So when you're aiming everyone to get to level 8, you might not get everyone to level 8, but you are going, for you to get that one person who is getting to level 8, you will get several who will invest up to level 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is still going to give you a lot of money. Now, as you make this money, you will also be taking some profit. You will be eating some. You cannot make all this money and you're not enjoying some. So I normally make an assumption that you eat 50% and you keep 50%. Perhaps if your needs are many, you can even use up to 70%, but make sure at least you remain with some core. Remain with some core, because you know, if core was to wake up today and it goes up in value and you don't have any core that you have kept, you're going to regret so bad that you sold all your core at a very low price. So because you also need money to keep you going, you need actually to be taking some profit. So if you make $100, for example, today, eat $50, keep $50, or even eat $70, or you can even eat up to 80%, but at least keep something. Keep, even if it is 20%. That 20% that you're keeping is very, very important. So now imagine, if I'm talking of 100,000 core that you are actually aiming at. But I'm very sure by you aiming exactly what I'm saying here, by the end of the 2 months and 2 weeks, you will have actually collected more than 250,000 core, because the amount of core you are going to collect from these are the many people who are going to register level 5, 6, 7. Those are the many people that you are going to get, okay? Because very few people will get to level 8, but many will invest up to level 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that means if you are actually to collect close to 200,000 core, you can now eat the extra, the 100,000 core, so that these 100,000 core that you have made from these level 8 people, you can actually keep it. So this 100,000 core is the amount that you can actually keep for the long run. So now, if now you were to keep this core for the next 3 years, which I've been telling people, and for sure, we know the bull run is coming. The bull run is coming. And perhaps I think I should tell you at this point, why am I talking of December? Why are we pushing this? Why are we setting this game plan up to December? Now, let me tell you guys, historically, for people who have been here, people who have been doing crypto for some time, you will notice that there is a trend that crypto normally observes every 4 years. The bull run normally happens, okay, like the last bull run happened in 2025, okay? So we are currently in 2026. The second previous bull run happened in 2021. So what I can remember very well, the highest value of Bitcoin went to $69,000 in 2021. I can remember it very well. And then it dropped to 15,900. When did it reach 15,900? It reached in December of 2022. That is the following year, okay? The following year. So the highest Bitcoin reached in the previous bull run was 2025 in October, okay? October last year. That is when Bitcoin hit all-time high, $126,000. Now you notice Bitcoin has already dropped more than a half of where it was last year. So Bitcoin currently is trading around $65,000 or thereabout. And you know very well, the other day it even dropped to 58,000 core. So $58,000, I mean. So we are actually almost at the bottom. If we are not at the bottom, we are going to hit the very bottom between now and December. That's actually why I'm talking of December, because between now and December, Bitcoin will be trading, okay, according to what I believe. Of course, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Bitcoin is going to be hitting all-time. It is either Bitcoin has already hit all-time low, which is $58,000, which it hit the other day, or if it is going to drop further, perhaps it might drop further up to perhaps something like $50,000, and then from there the bull run is going to begin. And the bull run is going to be beginning early next year from January. So when the bull run will begin, it simply means if Bitcoin, for example, dropped from where it is, it dropped, let's say, for example, it dropped to 50,000. Let me just take that as a scenario. The all-time low for this bear cycle, Bitcoin has dropped to, $50,000. So now that will be the very last day you will ever see Bitcoin at $50,000, because the next bull run from there, because it is going to be beginning early next year, Bitcoin will be rallying. It goes to 60,000, then it makes a small correction. It goes to 70,000, a small correction. 100,000, 120, and it is going to probably go to $300,000 by 2029. So by the time Bitcoin is going to rally that big, you know, core normally goes the direction Bitcoin goes. So we cannot exactly tell where Bitcoin is going to be, but we can easily predict. With the current utility cases that we have, SatPay coming on board, Bitcoin staking coming on board, it is possible that Bitcoin can surpass its previous all-time high. And previous all-time high for core was actually $6. So we are expecting core hitting $10. So if core was to hit $10, just let's imagine for free. If core was to hit $10 and you had actually accumulated 100,000 core and you managed to accumulate this core when the price was cheap, because currently, as you can see, the price of core is very cheap, and you decide to sell now your cores when the price has gotten to $10. So you have 100,000 core that you accumulated, and now you want to sell them once the price of core has gotten to $10. You will have made $1 million. Guys, if you make $1 million, I don't think you will. If you are working, you will fire your boss the same day. If you are doing business, you probably expand your business. You're going to enjoy your holidays. You're going to enjoy everything that you have never enjoyed, because $1 million is such a huge amount of money, especially here in Africa. This is an amount that can actually change life for your family and your generations to come. So this is an amount that we can actually easily make. And don't think those people who made millions and billions from Bitcoin, it was rocket science. It is because they actually saw the opportunity early when it was cheap. They spent less money and they decided to hold. Now, the problem with most of us is holding. You want to invest your money today, you want to remove everything next week. In crypto, you are not going to become successful if you think that way. In crypto, if you want to make serious money, you invest money that you can easily forget about for even 2 to 3 years. And that's why Coresage today makes a lot of sense. You invest in levels, you claim whatever you claim every day. But now the good thing with Coresage is that it gives you an opportunity to earn extra commissions by sharing the idea with other people, so that you don't starve. As you wait, whatever you invested to materialize, you are not starving. You are able to refer other people and you can be able to make money. You enjoy the business as you continue making the money. So let me actually summarize what I've simply said. We are going to learn this business if you have not learned this business. Okay? Take time, watch those videos. All right? Another thing I want to say before I end my presentation, you need to know the selling point for Coresage. There are people who normally look at what is the selling point for Coresage? Why should I join Coresage? You should actually give reason. You should give someone a reason why they should join Coresage, because nobody is going to join this business without seeing a reason why they get involved. Now, if you ask me, let me tell you the reason that I tell people why they need to get involved in Coresage, and not just getting involved early, because people who are joining Bitcoin or people who are buying Bitcoin right now, they have no much advantage. People who bought Bitcoin 10 years ago, they had much advantage. People who bought Bitcoin 15 years ago, they had much advantage. So positioning in this business is everything. Actually, it's not even how much you invest in this business. It is positioning. When did you join? Because there is someone who wants to buy one Bitcoin today, they will need to spend $65,000. And there is someone who spent $10 when the Bitcoin was cheap and he bought more than one Bitcoin. Okay? Now, the main reason, if you were to ask me why I consider Coresage as a very good opportunity, is because, number one, the mining rate. If you ask me, I'll preach mining rate. Let me say why I believe mining rate is the selling point for this business. Now, look here, okay? I want you to look at people who are mining Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is being mined up to date, okay? There is someone who actually got the license to mine Bitcoin all along. However, right now mining Bitcoin is more difficult than when Bitcoin had very few people. Currently, mining Bitcoin, getting to mine a block of Bitcoin is very difficult because there are millions of people on the Bitcoin network. So the probability of you mining that block is very small compared to when the number of people who are mining Bitcoin were very few. Because if the people are few, it means the probability of you mining that block is very high. So there are people who are actually mining a lot of Bitcoin using less resources when the Bitcoin was cheap. Okay, those people, you know what? They are still mining the Bitcoin today. Now, I want you to look at this scenario. We are actually earning we are earning core directly to our wallets, and you are securing a mining rate. So, for example, if you invest up to level 8, what is your mining rate? Your mining rate should be 7.2. Yes, 7.2 core is going to be your mining rate. Okay, 7.2. You might have joined this business and perhaps you don't even refer people. Let me actually assume that. But you're mining 7.2 core every day. You might also get some spillovers, but at least what you have secured is 7.2 core as the mining rate. Now remember, that mining rate does not change whether the price of core goes down, whether the price of core goes up. That 7.2 that you claim every day remains. But there is something that we know. As the bull run comes, the value of Bitcoin will go up, and eventually the value of core will go up. So if the value of core is going up and the mining rate that you have is constant, it does not change. What does that mean? It means as the value of core goes up, you will start making more and more money. As you make more and more money, those people who will be joining at that time when the price of core has gone up, they are going to be forced to spend more money to get to the level that you have gotten, that you got yourself when the price was cheap. Okay, let me give you a scenario. Next year, perhaps you find the value of core has hit $1 or $2. Let me just work with $1. Perhaps next year or even 2028. Let's assume the value of core has gotten to $1, okay? And you're mining 7.2 core every day. Remember, you will still be mining 7.2 core, okay? So that 7.2 core now, because one core is $1, it means every day you will be making $7.2. So if you're earning $7.2 every day, it means in a month you have a constant income of $216 without you doing anything, just because you positioned yourself early enough when the price was cheap, and you're actually now enjoying the rewards simply because the value of core has gone up. Now, as you enjoy these rewards, there will be people who will be joining the project for the first time then, okay? The same way some of you want to buy Bitcoin now when the value of Bitcoin has gotten to $65,000, there is someone who saw Bitcoin when it was $1 and he bought. You are buying today when the price has gotten to $65,000. The two of you will get the same Bitcoin, but one bought it when it was very cheap, so it means he spends very less to buy that Bitcoin. You are spending millions of money to actually buy the same Bitcoin, okay? It is the same Bitcoin that you are buying. So there is someone who will be joining this project when the value has gotten to $1 per core, okay? So now, if someone wants to invest up to level 8, remember, you are spending 15,300 core to get to level 8. The amount of core that you require to get to level 8 will not change. It will be the same. So you have spent how much? We saw you are spending $367 to get to this level, okay? So that you start enjoying 7.2 core as the mining rate every day. Now, that person who will be joining, when the value of core has gotten to $1, you know what? They are going to spend $15,300 for them to get to level 8 and for them to start enjoying 7.2 core mining rate every day like you. But how much did you spend? You yourself, you spend only $367. This person is spending $15,300, and all of you are making the same amount of money every day. Who will not want to take advantage of the current opportunity? We are actually taking advantage of the current low prices, because the moment this bear market ends, I'm telling you and I am repeating, some of the low value of the cryptos that you're seeing today, you will never see them forever. You will not. Like myself, I saw Bitcoin at $15,800 in 2022. I remember some of us, we were here, we were actually mining a project called Avive. I remember it like yesterday, only that I didn't have a lot of money to buy Bitcoin. Perhaps If it was today, I could have bought 2 or 3 Bitcoins, but that opportunity actually disappeared. Right now, I can almost guarantee you there is no day you are going to see Bitcoin getting back to $15,800. Never. The same way the current value of core, if it actually reverses and goes back to $1, you might actually never see core dropping to the current values that you are seeing. That is why I say try and take advantage of the current prices, because you might never see this value again forever. It's going to be history. So if I believe we are going to collaborate, take this business seriously, start sharing this business, be it online. You can share this business on Facebook, get people on Facebook, bring them to WhatsApp, call them on WhatsApp, explain to them the business, use some of the videos I have done personally to help your people understand the business, and even those who have joined the business. Now, if those that you bring on board, you were to train them to do the same, okay? If now you are train those people that you have brought on board to do the same, they also start referring other people. I'm talking of 2 months and 2 weeks, you will have collected even up to 300,000 core, okay? So because what I was counting here is your personal effort alone. So if you actually have a few of your people doing the same thing as you will be talking of you earning probably 300,000 core within that period. And the reason why I'm saying that can happen, myself, I've been able to earn over 510,000 core in about 6 months, but then I started this business from scratch. Most of my people have not gotten even to level 7, but now I'm talking of you getting just 20 people and they get to level 8. If you were to do that, for sure, 300,000 core in the next 2 months and 2 weeks is 100% possible. So I want to hear your thoughts, what you think of this idea I'm actually sharing to you. And they normally say you have to aim at the sun for you to land on the moon. If you don't actually be able to achieve 100% of what I'm saying, but if you were to work towards, you can even get to 75% of what I'm saying. And that will still amount to something. It is still going to be something that you're going to celebrate about. So I want to hear what you think of this. Is it possible? Is it doable? Of course, I know you're going to get some challenges in the process. And you have also to understand that no business has no challenges. There is no business that doesn't have challenges. Some people are going to call you names. You might be called a scammer. Myself, I've been called a scammer severally. And you are not going to succeed in this business if you are not called a scammer, because you will get people who will think this business is a Ponzi scheme. People will think this business is a scam. Because even Bitcoin was mistaken as a scam. There are people who shared this business, who shared the knowledge about Bitcoin to others, and they were called scammers. So it's very normal to be called a scammer, and you just have to get used to it. It's just like you opening a shop and someone comes to your business. Perhaps you have a disagreement and this person abuses you and he goes. When this person abuses and he goes, do you close your business now that this person has abused you? Does it mean the next person will not come and buy the items from your shop? No. So you have to change the mindset, embrace the challenges, work on the weaknesses, and strengthen the strength that you have. So let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Is it possible? What are some of the challenges you think we might experience? I just want to hear your thoughts. Can we do this? We are 5 months towards the end of this bull run. This bull run is going to be ending. And when I'm talking of December, it doesn't have to be, it is going to be December. No. The bull run can end anytime between now and December. At least I'm banking on December. That will be the last time you're going to see the low prices of the cryptos that you've been following. Okay. So from there, the market will start going up until the end of 2029. So if you can actually manage to go through this cycle between now and December without giving up, know that the amount of benefits you are going to reap once the bull run begins it's immense. So I want to hear what you think on this. I want to know whether we can do this. Penu Lebari, what do you think? Penu Lebari, the chance is yours. What do you think? Penu Lebari, we still can't hear you. You can unmute from your end. I don't know, is it a question you have or you want to make a contribution? You can proceed.
Yes. Hello.
Your network is still not clear, but you can proceed. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, it's led by Michael. So, Coach, I want to appreciate you for teaching us of success and prosperity. And again, we're going to push the way you said. I love it. I pray that God should give you more wisdom to take us ahead. In Jesus' name, thank you.
Thank you very much, Penu Lebari. What do you think? Is it doable? What do you think? Whatever I'm sharing, I want also to ensure that I'm not sharing something that cannot be done. What do you think? Whatever I shared, is it possible? Can we do this?
We can able. First is determination. First is dedication. Second, determination, dedications, and also consistency that determine. If you can have all this, you are good to go.
100%. You have said it all. Consistency. If you do it today, you don't get results, you do it again tomorrow. If you don't get, you still do it. Consistency is actually the vocabulary that we all have to embrace at this point in time. You do it again and again and again. Even there is a quote that normally says, water normally breaks the rocks, not because it comes with a lot of force, but it applies small force, but consistently. It is there every day. So it's able to break the hardest rocks, okay? So if you are there today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, you are not giving up. Everything is going to be happening for you. Aaron, Jagena, Aroma Ajagena.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I hope everyone can hear me loud and clear.
Okay, we can't hear we can't hear you, Aroma. We can't hear you. There is a lot of noise coming from your end. Okay, we will allow you to speak later. You can mute for now. Find a more friendly place. You can talk from. All right. Let's go to Solomon. Let's go to Solomon.
Hello.
For now.
Hello.
Let me talk.
I want to believe all of you can hear me very well, eh?
Yes, you're loud and clear, Solomon.
Yes. Your presentation was awesome. It was great. And like the other person said, we appreciate your coming up with this concept in order to help us grow in this business. It's great. I just want to find out about two things. One, I hope this presentation that is being done now is being recorded. If it is recorded, that it will be great because we can also use it in sharing to people. And secondly, first and foremost, let me even answer the question you asked. Indeed, it is doable. Once you are determined, you can do it. So it is doable, even if you are not able to achieve it 100%. But if you are determined to do it, even if it is 50%, 60, 70%, you are able to achieve. You have achieved a lot. So one, I do not know whether it is recorded. Secondly, you said something that is key. It's important. For those who may not be able to go from one person to the other to do the kind of presentation you are doing, this concept of coming back with the presentation and be doing it at least twice a week, I think is great. It will go a long way because what some who cannot, explain to people need to do is to invite their people to the Zoom so that they can listen from our guru, from our great teacher here. I think it will help. Then secondly, you talked about 1 or 2 videos that you sent in the group. Which group is it that you sent the video? Are they in the group, or because you said there are 2 videos that we need to watch? So thank you, so that some other people also can make their own contribution or ask their own questions. Thank you very much. I hope I am clear.
Thank you, Solomon. All right, that's a good observation. Number one, there is one of my leaders here from Rwanda. He's also a YouTuber. I believe he has recorded. I saw it was live. So I'm going to be sharing his link. He's going to share with me the link. He has a YouTube channel. He has recorded. So I'm going to be sharing for those who might probably want to come back to this video again and again. I'm going to share. Actually, I'm going to share in our WhatsApp groups. I'm also going to share in our Telegram channel. Number 2, you asked which group. This syllabus I've shared quite a number of times, but after this call, I'm going to share again. So I don't know if, Solomon, you are in any of our WhatsApp groups. I believe you should. I'm going to be sharing the syllabus once again in all our groups so that we can keep it. That syllabus will help you train your new people who have joined this business, who still don't understand most of the things. Instead of you wasting your whole time explaining to them, those videos will help you do the work for you, okay? That is if you are not able to do the training to your people. You're supposed to orient all your people, okay? So, yes, the meeting was recorded. I'm going to be sharing the link. Number 2, I'm going to be sharing those videos. There are actually 6 videos. Every video is taking around 6 to 7 minutes. So you're going to follow them.
Hello,
right.
everyone.
Just you can proceed, Aroma.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm actually from Abuja, Nigeria. So, I hope everyone can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, you're loud and clear. Proceed.
I'm one of the leader, great leader from Nigeria. So, my question is, whenever any of my level blocks, will I still receive spillover?
Or you're asking when any of your level is blocked, can you receive a
Yes.
spillover?
If
That's your question?
I'm level 6 and when the level 6 blocked, will I still receive spillover or not? I just want to know.
You can receive.
But that question, I didn't have answer for it, so I want to know.
Yes.
If
Yes,
they
you
can
can
receive
get.
spillover, even without a single refs, they are not ready to refer anybody.
Yes, 100%. You can actually, and I want you after this, go watch the video I've done about spillovers. I explained that concept very well because I've explained it. So after this, go watch that video. So answering your question, yes, there are people here who have received several spillovers, even without referring one single person. The only thing you cannot be guaranteed is how many spillovers you will get. That one I cannot tell, but spillovers you will get, yes, for sure.
All right. I have someone that I referred to a grade to up to level 7, but till today he has never received a spillover.
How old is he in the business?
Up to 2 months.
2 months. Yeah, it can take actually
Yes.
even more than that period. There are people who have done the business for 3 months and they are receiving their first spillover now. Spillovers don't have a timeline when they enter your wallet. You can actually wait for 2 months. You can join the business today, you get a spillover the following day. You can join the business
And
today,
there
you
is
get a spillover.
something, all right. Yes, there is something I notice whenever your team are active, that's when you receive spillover. If not, I think no matter how high level you are, you cannot receive anything. That's what I discovered lately. I don't know whether it is true or not.
Let me add you
Whether
something.
when you're
Let me add you something.
when you're all right.
Let me add you something. Okay, if you are lucky to join under someone who is active in recruiting, let me just say, let me call it that way. if you join, if you are brought by someone who is active in recruiting, there is a possibility you are highly likely to get spillovers from them. And like when you are brought by someone who is not very active in recruiting, okay, that's also among the contributing factors that can give you spillovers. Of course, it doesn't mean that if you are brought by someone who doesn't recruit, you will never receive a spillover. But if you are brought by someone who is active in recruiting, you are highly likely to get more spillovers than when you are brought by someone who is not recruiting. Why? Because remember, in X6, the last slot normally goes to a downline. So, like in my case, let me give you my scenario. Every 60 slots in my X6, I don't earn. Where does it go? It goes to my downlines. So, you can imagine I've cycled it several times. So those several spillovers, they have gone to my direct downlines. So if you are brought by someone who is not very active in recruiting, you are not likely to receive spillovers. And if you want, if you want to get spillovers, and you are brought by someone who is not very active in recruiting, what I will advise you, try and surpass that person. Because when you surpass the level of that person, the system will start giving you the spillovers from the upline of your upline. Okay? So the system will now start getting you spillovers from your top upline. You get it?
Yes, sir. So this thing I'm asking is, this person referred him when I'm still having 18 partners. Are you hearing me, sir?
Yes, yes.
I referred him when I was still having 18 partners. Then my level was fast. I encouraged him to reach that level, to be above level, so that he will see spillover. Even who was supposed to come to me will go to him. That's what I told him then. So from there, he upgraded to level 7, then recruited. Right now, I have over 70 partners. Till today, he hasn't received any spillover.
Just continue. There is, you know, I've seen people report in our groups. Someone has never received, perhaps someone is 3 months old, has never received spillovers, but then on the 3rd month, you receive a spillover today, you receive another spillover next week, you receive another spillover the other week. What I want you to get very clear is spillovers do not have a clear timeline when it comes. Okay, there is no clear timeline. It can take even 4 months, it can take 3 months, because the system is giving those spillovers randomly. You get it? But I want you to go and watch that video I explained about spillover very well. It's going to answer most of the questions that you have.
All right, so I would like you to repost the video again in the Coresage Melonia group on WhatsApp.
I will post them after this. And well done for the work that you've done.
I repost it.
Yes.
All these things are giving me some limitations, because there are many. I have a lot of people in my distance. So anything I tell them they will do, but the issue is, how are they going to recover? That's the issue. That first is I just try with him. Till today, he hasn't recovered and he's blaming me already. That is why I raised this question here.
Okay.
It's okay.
All
I'm
right.
satisfied with your responses. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and well done for the work that you've done. I know how difficult it is referring just one person. So the fact that you have referred 70 plus people, hats off for you. Well done, and keep up the spirit. All right. So I'm going to be reposting those videos once again, so that we can all be informed the right way. So thank you once again. Faith Minor, your hand is up. You have a question or you want to make a contribution, Faith?
Okay, thank you for the insights. And I don't know where to start on maybe the questions that I have. I'm new to this business for less than a month. And when I joined the business, I was joining the business because it was a referral from someone and I had expectations. So by the time I was joining the business, there was a time I was in the meeting and I heard you say that somebody can get back the money within a month. So I've been there trying to understand the business. Not yet. I've never made even $1 from the business. So if I want to get more referrals, I still want to show someone my progress in terms of income. So I don't know. I don't know what I can say about that. Or my expectations were too high for the business.
Okay. All right. Faith, I have heard you. I believe I've muted this person. Tonu Lebari, make sure you're muted. Tonu Lebari, mute yourself.
Okay.
And also, if I can add on that, or I don't know what is his name, he spoke about the spillovers. So maybe I also had an expectation by this time, maybe I'll have gotten maybe one spillover here and there, but still it has not showed anything.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me know a few things so that I can be able to answer you correctly. You said you have joined the business close to a month or less. Okay.
Yeah.
And which level are you?
Okay. I think I'm in level. Let me check.
Okay, you will check as you check the level so that I can be able to probably give you some information. Yes, probably from the way you are explaining, perhaps the person who explained the business to you didn't tell you 100% of how exactly this business works. Perhaps you came with a lot of expectations. Perhaps someone told you everyone will get spillovers and spillovers come every day. You know, there are people actually who are told the same thing. There are people who normally come to me and they tell me, I've joined this business 4 days, I've gone and I've not received a spillover. What's happening? Then I wonder, are you supposed to receive spillovers every day? Does the system give spillovers to every person every day? Clearly, this person perhaps has not understood the concept of spillover, how it works, how often you can get it, which levels you can get it. Perhaps your expectations are high. What I will actually recommend, number one, as you confirm to me the level you are in, first of all, I'm very sure you have not gone through the syllabus videos, especially the video that talks about spillover. Okay, you get to understand the concept of spillover. Also, there is something I said, you can actually be able to get your capital back 100% within a month. Okay, so and now if you quoted me correctly, I did not stop there. I continued. For you to get that capital in a month, what I said that you need to do to get that capital back is, if you just refer just three people, who will invest up to the level you are. If you join this business today, you refer three people who will invest up to the level you have, who will invest up to the level you are. I can assure you, 100%, you will get 100% of your capital. That is without a doubt. But if you join the business, let's say, for example, you go a month, you have not done any activity, perhaps you are waiting for spillovers, you have not received a spillover, it's going to take you time for you to get 100% of what you put in. So if you want to get your money quickly, you will have to do some activity. Actually, that 1 month I was looking at is is the average period one person can get back their capital back. There are people who can actually get their capital back in 3 days, because if you join the business today and in 3 days you have already referred 3 people, 100% of your capital is back. So that means the rest of the money you're making is just profits, profits, profits. Someone can get their capital back after 1 week, because all they need is just referring 3 people to invest up to the level they have reached. So perhaps the challenge you should report is maybe you are not able to refer. You find out why you are not able to refer. Maybe you have not understood the business correctly. Like you said, perhaps your expectations were too high. You now need to go back to the drawing board to understand how this business works without exaggeration. Don't get hype. You know, there are people who will hype you just because they want you to join the business. They can lie to you. For me, I don't lie. I tell you as it is. So that if you want to join the business, you join. When you join the business, you are not going to find anything new, okay? The same thing I told you when you are joining the business is the same thing you will find once you have joined the business. So that exactly what you are expecting when you are joining the business is the same thing you will get once you have joined the business. So confirm to me, which level are you in?
I'm in level 5, and also I can say this. As you have said, there are people who are not honest with
that's true
with the kind of business, because they fear maybe they're gonna lose the target of they want to reach a certain level. So in this case, the person maybe who referred me did not give me the full information about the business and the kind of expectation that I'm supposed to expect or learn about it. And so sometimes you might find yourself you're doing something that is inconvenient on your side for you to secure that kind of business, because you have an expectation it is going to give you back the capital within a certain time. So in this case, for me, I've not been able to refer anybody, because most of the time maybe the people who allowed me, they would ask me about the returns, about the progress on my side, so that they can feel convinced to join the business. So I think I have that weakness on my side, but with time I will try.
100% you will try. And what I will suggest to you, because from the way I'm hearing you speak, you're someone who is open to learning, and you're willing to adjust, and I believe you will make it in the next 1 month, 2 months. You will be talking of a different story. So what I want you to do is, if you are not able to, okay, you don't have that much results that perhaps you think might encourage someone to get started. If you believe you don't have that capacity to encourage this person to get started, just invite them to our meeting. So first of all, make it a routine to join all our meetings, to understand every day, and then invite your people. Whenever you hear we have a presentation to all the new guests, instead of you presenting to them, invite them here. So if you invite them here, they are not going now to bother you. They are not going to disturb you a lot, asking you how much have you made. Why is it that you are the only person? Because if they are going to come to this business, they will not just see you. They will see me. They will see leaders from Nigeria, leaders from Ghana, and they will now know this is a global business, and they will not just look at you. Even if you have joined this business and you have not made money, that person will come and see so and so has made it, so and so has made it, so and so has made it. So if I don't join this business, Faith is going to make progress without me. So I don't want her to make progress without me. Let me join her so that we can make progress together. Okay. So that is one of the advantages of inviting guests to this kind of a meeting, where these people will not just come and find you. They are coming to meet other leaders who are more experienced, who have more results, who are going to make it easier for them to actually get convinced and join the business under you. And now that is where you are going also to start getting results that will keep you moving you forward. So I don't know now if that is clear, Faith.
Okay, I'm open to you. So I also have a question. does the business thrive in referrals, such that if maybe I can be here, for now I don't have any referrals, I'm not in a good position to grow in business, in this specific business?
When you have not referred, what you are guaranteed of is the mining rate. Okay, that one is guaranteed. Whether you have referred people or not, you have a specified number of core allocated to you for a lifetime every single day, as long
Sure.
as the smart contract is running.
Okay, so from there, does it mean I'll lag behind if I don't have referrals for my growth, for my potential to grow in this business?
Okay, you know, when you say lagging behind, it simply means you are probably trying to compare yourself with some people. Of course, if you are competing with someone who is referring and you are not referring, the person who is referring probably will be ahead of you. So in that scenario, you might say you have lagged behind. But then, if you have invested very well on your levels, you will still be okay claiming whatever you are claiming on a daily basis. Because even you who has joined the business, you will also be ahead of that person who has not joined at all. So there are three people here. There is someone who has lagged behind for not joining, okay? You who has joined the business, even if you are not referring, you are already ahead of the person who has not joined. And the person who is referring will probably be ahead of the person who has joined but is not referring. You get it? So I would advise in that scenario, don't really compare yourself with people, because we are born differently, we have different abilities. So if you are able to refer, refer. If you are not able to refer, it is still okay claiming whatever you are claiming. But at least what I normally say, people, getting started is the most important thing. Even if you don't claim, even if you don't refer, I mean, as long as you are claiming something every day, the moment the green market comes, the bull market comes, those number of calls that you are claiming that looks very small will start looking very big. Okay, so thank you very much, Faith, for that contribution. We always encourage even new people like Faith who have joined the business. They are frustrated, they don't know where to go, how to solve these kind of challenges. Always be open to sharing so that we can learn from one another. So once again, thank you, Faith, and I believe the future is bright for you as we keep learning and we keep moving forward. All right, so Bright Lazarus, you can be brief. Do you have a question or you want to make a contribution? Bright Lazarus. Bright Lazarus, you can unmute. You have a question or you want to make a brief contribution? Lazarus is not available. Okocha Chinyere, proceed. Chinyere, Okocha. Chinyere, we can't hear you. You can unmute. Make a contribution briefly. Okay, Okocha is not available. JKM.
Good evening, everyone. Is Okocha Chinyere that is speaking. Good evening.
Good evening. We can hear you. Okocha, proceed.
All right. I really thank you for your good explanation. Actually, this is my first time of joining this meeting. I am new. I am barely a week now in this business, and I don't know much about this business. Truly, I must say that. But based on your explanation this evening, as I'm talking from Nigeria, I'm from Nigeria, I'm convinced that this business can take me to a long way. But there's something that is still bothering me that I want to know. Like somebody like me, I'm in level 3. I just joined just last week, not even up to a week now. But I am thinking if I should refer someone That is my question now. If I am referring someone to join the business and the person wants to join ahead or above my level, is it going to affect me? That is my question. Is it good for the person to join
Let me answer
above
it
my
directly.
level?
Let me answer it directly. Perhaps if you have another question, you can ask. If you are in level 3 and you bring someone who gets to, for example, level 5, you will only earn the commission up to the level you have reached. So you will earn when you will open level 1, you will earn the commission. When you will open level 2, you will earn. Level 3, you will earn. But the commission for level 4, that is a level that you have not reached. Because you have not opened that level, that commission that is supposed to come to your wallet will skip you and it will go to your upline. Okay? So when you're bringing someone who you know very well is going to probably get to level 5, if you have the capacity, upgrade yourself to those levels. But if you don't have the capacity, just be contented with whatever you will get, because even myself, I have downlines who have gotten to level 10 and I'm in level 9, and I'm still okay with that, because you cannot be able to control your downlines and the capacity they have. Okay, so you can try the best you can get to a higher level so that you can be able to earn the commissions. But you're going to be getting more explanation on that now that you have said you're new through the videos I'm going to be sharing immediately after this call. I'm going to be sharing that in our Telegram channel, also in our WhatsApp groups. So if you watch those videos, I'm very sure you're now going to understand this business even much better.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Chinyere, and you're most welcome to Coresage. All right.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Ebony Mohammed, you have a question? You want to make a contribution, Ebony? Ebony Mohammed is not available. JK, are you there now?
Yes, Aaron, I'm here. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
First and foremost, I would like to apologize because I've joined the meeting a little bit late, but it is better late than never. So I just wanted to enlighten people about just few things, just things that I've noticed as I was doing Coresage from my side. So to begin with, let me first and foremost talk about the issue that Faith was just talking about just a few minutes ago. Faith was talking about lagging behind when somebody has joined Coresage and is not doing anything that is not referring. Let me say this. If you have joined Coresage, you are better than somebody who has not joined. And if you are joined, you still need to upgrade to a better level so that you can maybe at some point get lower. There is somebody who has joined and that person has not upgraded. That person who has already upgraded is better than that somebody who has not upgraded, who remained just level 1. So in my case, there are around four people who we should compare here. Somebody who has not joined, somebody who has joined and has not upgraded, somebody who has joined, upgraded, and not referring, and then last, somebody who has joined, upgraded, and still referring. Those are 4 different people. So in my case, everybody will rely on his or her own category depending on the activity he or she is doing. If you have upgraded to a level where you can get a spillover and you are not referring, definitely you will remain claiming that rate with that rate that you are supposed to claim with. But if you do something like refer somebody, I think you will get something different. And to advise those people who have upgraded and they are not getting spillover. In my case, I upgraded to level 6 and continued to referring people. I realized I will not get spillover. I had another account which I had referred myself. So by the time I used that account to refer other people, I started getting spillovers. So what I can advise those people who are in those levels where they are supposed to get spillovers, if somebody cannot refer other people, it is good you just open another small account. You open a new account, and maybe you can refer yourself with maybe two accounts. You open other 2 or 3 accounts using that second account. In that case, you may end up getting some spillovers. And for those people who are looking for something to advertise to show their friends, you see, after I joined, after I upgraded, they will get some spillovers, and that they will use that spillovers or those something they have received from spillovers to advertise this business. So if you stay that level, you are supposed to get spillover, you are doing nothing. According to my investigation, it will take some decades. Yes, you may get spillovers because they come randomly, but it may take some time. But if you try to refer somebody or maybe try to open some new accounts, 2 or 3, you may end up getting a spillover. Just like me, what I did, I decided to open other accounts using the second account. So from there, I started getting spillovers from myself. The same spillovers I used them to upgrade those new accounts, they were still spillovers to the new account, my second account, and the first account. So I realized if somebody can refer himself, those people who is hard to refer other people's, they can get spillover. The other thing is, if you have upgraded and you are referring people, those people you are referring, if they are not upgrading, you will remain getting the commissions they are supposed to give you. I mean, you will not get the spillovers of 322 calls, 644 calls, and blah, 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 12 something, 100,000. You will not get those. You will just get the commissions. But if they continue to refer, you teach them how to refer people, then definitely you will find yourself getting spillovers. Because if they refer 2 people, the other account is supposed to give you a spillover. So if you refer the people, teach them how to refer others so that they can also guide you and help you get spillovers. But if they are not upgrading, they are not referring other people, you will wait for those random spillovers. That's why most of the people who work. But if you stay just idle, you have upgraded to a level and you stay comfortable where you are supposed to get spillover, I think it may take some time. But if you do something, things can change. Things can change. So I'm encouraging people to just try to refer some new members, those who have upgraded to levels where they are supposed to get spillovers. So if you do so, definitely things will be different. You will be here posting some spillovers, enjoying, and all that will happen. That everything will be going well. So thank you for now. I wish everyone good evening.
Where are you from, JK? Where are you from?
Oh, I am the same James Moore from Kenya.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
People deserved to know where you are from. That was a first class submission. You know, that comparison you made, just actually you swallowed my words completely, because I was actually trying to emphasize to faith, especially, you know, when you think you're not doing well and you meet someone who is doing very poorer than you will actually say you are even better off. Okay. And when you find someone when you think you are doing well and you find someone who is doing better than you, because always, eventually, at some point, you will get someone who is doing better than you, and you will also find someone who is doing not better than you. So those categories are there. So just run your own race, do the best you can, and be contented with that. The main essence of comparison, the reason why we actually do compare ourselves with others, is just to push ourselves to do more. Okay. The reason why personally I want to, you know, compare myself to some of my downlines who have gotten to level 10 and I have not gotten, I take it as a challenge that if my downlines can get to level 10 and I have not gotten to level 10, I should work hard to get there, okay? When I see people who have referred more people than I have, I get a challenge. But always, you will always find someone who is doing better than you, and you will always do better than someone else. So just be contented with what you have. So thank you very much, Jay, for that wonderful submission. All right, Muhammad, okay, Brighton, right? Sorry, be brief.
Everyone.
We are running out of time. We only have 8 minutes, right? Yes, proceed.
So I recently joined this project, this Coresage business. So I really want to know how long this project has been. Like, when was it launched? When did it come into existence? Because I joined, I think, earlier this month.
Okay, all right. I'm going to be sharing some videos which will answer all those questions. I'm going to be sharing right after this meeting. So pay attention to our groups. I'm going to be sharing those information. But answering you, Coresage started early this year, actually the beginning of January. We started this business by mid of January. And these are decentralized smart contracts. So it does not have a time frame, okay? It is not ending. It is actually community driven. But for more information, watch the videos I've actually shared in the syllabus. Watch the video about sustainability. It will answer your question. Thank you, Bright.
So how can I join the group so that I can get the videos and watch them, sir?
Okay. Who introduced you? Who introduced you to the business?
Who introduced me was the guy that spoke last time that said that he has about 70 partners. So I was among the 70 partners. He's the one that introduced me to the business.
Please get back to him. Most of the people who have brought you are in our WhatsApp group. So just talk to the person who invited you, who referred you. Ask them to send you the link to our group. You will get the link to join our group so that you can access all the learning materials.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Muhammad Ebony, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Can you? Hello?
Yes, you can proceed.
Hello, good evening.
We can hear you, Ebony.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. How is everyone?
We are good. Proceed.
We are good. We are good.
Okay. Okay. It's a privilege to be here again this evening. Thank you very much. I'm from Nigeria. I joined Coresage mid-January. I was one of the earlier listing. So thank God. The thing is that just like the lady that was talking about maybe challenges of what is it called? What I want to understand, like myself, I joined the business with the aim of for future purpose, not what I'm going to make now. I'm not after what I'm making now. It's for future purpose. So I'm making it for delayed gratification when the time comes. So, and whoever I'm talking to, I only tell them, let them understand that though, if you have referrals, you have benefits. But if you are unable to refer, your daily claiming is very important. You upgrade and what you are claiming remains. But if you have referrals, it's going to be an advantage for you. So there are other benefits for you to have referral. So to refer somebody is quite okay. So, but we can't say we will not talk to people. We'll keep talking until we get people who want to invest. The thing is that when they want to come and invest, all they want now is that they want something that will give them money now. So immediately. I say, okay, you want to get money immediately, but will you be able to work for it? Which you have to refer people. If you are good at referring, you get money sharp. But if you are not good at referring, just If you're able to join the business, it's business that you put your money in, you are guaranteed your money is safe, and you're getting your return gradually. And in the nearest future, you appreciate business. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ebony Emmanuel, for that submission. Thank you very much also for being part of us right from the beginning. I love the fact that you have told people to do best on what they are good at. So thank you very much, Ebony, for that submission. Frank? Frank, you can unmute and make your submission. Okay, Frank.
Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, Frank. Proceed.
Well, you are doing a great job. I like it. I'm a Ghanaian. And my problem is I have not been claiming my call in those days, and I don't understand.
When did you join the business?
I think 2 months ago. I'm in level 3.
Okay. Frank, are you in any of our groups? Are you in any of our groups? Frank,
Yes.
are you in any of our WhatsApp groups? I want you to do this. Record a short video of you trying to claim so that we see which problem you're experiencing. Just post it in the group. We'll be able to identify the problem you're facing, and we'll be able to advise. Just record a short video, post it in the group. You will be advised.
Yep. Yeah.
Frank, your network is bad. We can't hear you, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Frank, we can't hear you. Your network is a problem. So look into the network. But then, if you can hear me, I want you to record a short video of you trying to claim. Once we see the problem you're experiencing, we will be able to guide. So just record a short video, post it in our groups. Our team members will be able to guide. So thank you very much. Now, the last leader I want to speak, I saw his hand up. Chidiebere Uduma, if you're there, you can make your final submission. Let's have Chidiebere make the last submission for today. Chidiebere Uduma, I saw your hand up. Are you there? Ebony, you can mute. Okay. Chidiebere Uduma, I don't know if you're there. I saw your hand up. Do you want to make a submission? And you're the very last person. If you're there, I'm not sure if he's there. Perhaps he might not be in a good position to speak, but if you're there and you want to make a submission, you can let me know now. To actually wrap everything up, we actually starting this business afresh, okay? For me, I'm starting this business afresh. I'll assume I've not made any money. All I've done is just laying the foundation, learning, understanding the process, understanding the business, understanding the market I'm dealing with. I'm now starting this business afresh. And between now and December, my main target is I want to earn 2 million core between now and December. So I've already earned 500,000 core. So I want to see if I can earn a minimum of 1.5 million core between now and December. So for you joining the business today, I'm actually telling you, if you are to implement what I'm actually telling you, by the time I'll be talking of I've earned 2 million core, you will also be talking of you have earned 300,000 core, you have earned 500,000 core, you have earned 100,000 or even 200,000 core. That is still going to make a very big statement in your crypto journey in this business. So I want us to start taking this business so seriously and make sure you upgrade your levels, because your level will actually determine the amount of money you're going to make in this business. Because if you want to refer other people and your level is low, you're still going to lose a lot of commissions. I know getting a good level comes with a lot of sacrifice, comes in with a huge responsibility, because I know it's a lot of money, and that is the price that you're going to pay to start making huge amount of money here. Myself, getting to level 9, don't think that when I was upgrading, I was smiling. You know, when you are upgrading, you are always crying, because you are looking at the amount of cost that you have, you know, sweat for, and you are actually spending those costs to upgrade the levels. That moment that you are upgrading, it is very painful. But the benefits that comes with that upgrade, they are actually unlimited, and you will earn from those levels for as long as possible. So take this business seriously. This is just the launch of Coresage 2.0. We have just started this business afresh. We are going to increase the level of activities that we are going to be starting. We are going to do going forward. I'm going to be looking at the schedule, and then I will probably post a poll in the group, people to suggest on the best days we can do a presentation midweek. We can do one presentation on a weekend, one presentation on midweek, and these presentations are actually meant to help all of us, especially those who want to invite people for them to be presented to. These actually meetings are meant specifically for you, so that you can also get to refer people, even if you don't have knowledge, you don't have the expertise, you don't have the capacity to explain the concept to other people. We will chip in to help you, because we are here as leaders to help that person who doesn't have the capacity to do the presentation on their own. So we are here to make sure that everyone is moving, because we want to make it together as a team. So thank you very much for participating in tonight's meeting. I know spending close to 2 hours here shows a lot of seriousness in you, shows a lot of determination. And I'm wishing that everyone who is very consistent in attending these meetings, you will actually have success locating you. So, Adeboya Samuel, thank you very much for participating. I can see you. Samson from Rwanda. And by the Samson, at the end of this call, share with me your the link for the recorded presentation for tonight. I'm going to be posting in our Telegram channel, also in our WhatsApp groups, so that those people who missed for today, they can actually follow up. Benson Kere, thank you very much for being here. Blessing Catherine Mwava, thank you very much for being here. Chidiebere Uduma, thank you. Jinyere Okocha, thank you for being here. Ebony Mohammed, Etomet John Peter, thank you for making it here. Eva Bitange, Faith Maina, Favor MM, Felix Have, Francisca Omanga, Friday Atandi, Gabriel Yao, JK, Joe Grace, Dubuisi Nwachuku, Nwafo Ephraim, Okom Ivan, Idini Godfrey, Ogechi Mberede, Okelo John, Kokas, Ndoches, Paul Kimathi, Pius Gieso, and Sani Fauzo. I believe I've recognized everyone who has made it up to this particular point. Thank you very much for making tonight's meeting a success, and I wish you all the best as we start this Coresage 2.0, and this is just the beginning of many things to come. I want to see in the next 1-2 weeks, people, you know, getting a lot of money, sharing screenshots in the group, because that is what is going to create my purpose, because my purpose is seeing so many people that have shared the business to sharing the success they have made. However little that success is, I want everyone to start making a step towards success. So I wish you all the best as we keep moving forward. What you don't understand, feel free to ask in the group. But most importantly, make sure you try to create time and attend these kind of meetings, so that we can make a lot of progress in the future. So thank you very much. Good night. We are going to be doing the next meeting over the weekend, and that is going to be the presentation for all the new guests. So you can start preparing to invite your new guests on Saturday. So thank you very much. Good night and good luck.